What is going on, everybody? It is Wednesday night live. How is everybody doing? It is a wonderful day here. It's been rainy. What's going on, Robert? How are you doing? Hopefully, you've had a wonderful week. And yes, a little bit of snow earlier, I guess last week, but it's all been rainy now. It's all nice and warm. And I wouldn't say nice and warm, but not cold enough for snow. This light situation here has got new lights, figuring it out. So as soon as I go live, it looks like I'm all red and everything. But anyways, I'll get it figured out. How's everybody doing? Robert, how you doing? Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. And everybody else that stops in, I appreciate it. I am trying to do different things. I got the little intro thing going on. I think I hit it a little bit too early, but that's the way it goes. I do have other intro things for different parts of the show, and we're always trying to can't really set the bar when it's so low. So we gotta try to inch that up just a little bit. But you know what? This is Cheese Master right here, so everything's nice and cheesy. Speaking of cheese, I had some cheese and crackers earlier. Some nice smoked Gouda, some nice meat stick, smoked meat stick. I like that. It was good. I see you, Graham. I see you there, Robert. Yes, I can see you. I hope one person. Maybe I'm having an issue with my chat. I don't know, but it's a little early too. I could see you got two chats down so far. I think. If it's more than that, let me know and I'll switch it over to the YouTube part of the chat because I don't know. We'll see if it's working. I've had issues with the chat before. Hey, there we go. What's up, George? How you doing? So far, it seems to be working. So I'm just going to keep rolling with it. If you missed Saturday night, we did unpack and also some autograph football from a Jets rookie back in the day. He's no longer on the Jets. He's on the Seahawks. So it's awesome to add that. I always got troubles with comments. Half the shorts I watch, I can't even leave a comment on. So half the time, most of the time, I don't even try after I watch them on my phone. I push the button. They say I push send on it, and half the time it says error and sending message or something like that. But anyways, that's YouTube. There's always something going on. Gotta love it, right? But that's the way it goes. But anyways, it's been about a full week of spring training. I'm super excited to talk about that later. Even though Seattle isn't off to a huge start, it's still spring training. They're testing out everybody and all that kind of stuff. So I'm all right with that. It's okay. It's okay. What's up, Budget? How you doing, Brian? Appreciate you stopping in. We've got some packages to open up. We got packs to open up. We got all sorts of things. So we've got some TTMs to open up later as well. And we got to talk about the Olympics. And both the hockey teams in the Olympics went crazy. So that's awesome. They both brought home the gold, men's and women's. So we'll talk a little bit about that later. And we'll give a little rundown of who hit or who got the gold medal and all that kind of stuff. Just a quick one. And we got a few things. We got some packs to open up. I have some military packs to open up, some Desert Storm, because it is the 250 years of the great USA. So, and yes, I did watch the speech last night because I wanted to know with my own eyes how it was. So that's the way it goes. Anyways, I'm not going to talk politics here because, politics. But yes, we do have some Desert Storm packs to open up later on, and some baseball, basketball, and some Disney. So got that. And let's add this other camera here, and we can see. Look at that. We got some packs to open up. We got some boxes. When I I did cheat on this one to open it up, but I couldn't even tell what was inside. So I'll show you that here in a second. Hey, what's up, Zach? How you doing, man? Nice to see you. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. Always appreciate it when everybody stops in. I like it. But yeah, we got some stuff going on. So you know what? It is time to hit that little cheesy part, and here it goes. Oh, there it is. It's mail day. And we got some TTMs as well. Oh my goodness. I think I might have to make a different one than that. But I love it. That was so bad. Oh, I forgot to grab the TTMs. But let's see here. It's been a little quiet on the TTM fronts, but this one, the cards almost fell out the bottom. So we're gonna do that one so I can get the cards out of there. And let's do that one too. We'll do 2 out of the 3, save one more for later. And yes, we'll see what kind of awesome TTMs. Thanks, Robert. got the new little background and everything. Let's see here. Let's go like this and a little bit like that. Ha! I'm in the corner. All right, let's see here. We got TTM number 1. I think this is. I don't know what. Let me see. Where did this come from? This one comes from Los Angeles. Los Angeles. It was. Thanks, George. It was a little bit silly. This one's from Los Angeles. Let's see who it is. I cannot remember who I sent to down there. Oh, it's basketball. Ooh, it is basketball. Oh, there we go. We get Kurt Rambis. Look at that. That is awesome. There it is. It says to Tim, Kurt Rambis. Those are sweet. The blue on blue is kind of hard to pick up with the stuff going on here, but get a little glare. There we go. That picks it up a little bit better. Awesome. Let's see if we can lighten it up a little. There we go. That helps out. Should I change the little video? Should I get a different one? Is it too silly? And we got the Kurt Rambis on the Charlotte Hornets. This has to be one of my favorite Charlotte logos, NBA logos, other than the Sonics, of course. But the Bulls, Charlotte Hornets, the Timberwolves are all right too. But yeah, super awesome logos. But there we go, Kurt Rambis, super awesome. Always love his glasses. Every time I see anybody wearing glasses, it just reminds me of Kurt Rambis, or the not necessarily glasses, but the sport glasses. Thanks, George. I'll leave it. What's up, Hammy? How's it going? Hopefully everything's going well with you. We got our Kurt Rambis TTM back, so that's super awesome. Well, might as well throw some sleeves on it, because why not? I like me some Kurt Rambis action, man. Always remember his goggles. Or his BCs. What do you call it? That BCs, birth controls. But here we go. We'll get to the second TTM as well. Let's see here. This TTM is falling out the bottom, and it comes from Phoenix, Arizona. Let's see here. Oh, I got the letter back. Ah, there we go. What is your favorite food? It says pasta. And who is your favorite person to play with or against? He said, love playing against David Robinson. That is awesome. So this has to be basketball. And, oh yeah, you see that right there. We got good old Rick Smits back. There's a good story with this one too. He ended up emailing me after I sent his cards to him because I did not know he was charging $5 a thing. So he's like, I got Venmo or PayPal. So I sent him $20 Venmo, and he signed my cards. I sent 3 cards to him, and he sent me 2 more autographed ones. So hey, what's up? Anybody else come in? Hello, everybody. What's up, Barry? Barry, how's it going? Sorry if I missed you. But we got Rick Smith. I'm trying to get the glare off this. This one's kind of hard to see. There you go. We got the 1993-94 first year of the Topps Finest cards right there with Rick Smith's. Fantastic card. Love it. And got the Pacers. Rick Smith's there on the blue. Looking great. And we got him. He did 1 card with the Dunking Dutchman, Rick Smith's on there. So super awesome. He did that. Was not expecting that to happen. Super awesome guy too. Super kind. We sent some emails back and forth and all that kind of stuff. So really nice guy. And this is one of the cards he sent back to me. Extra was his rookie card, 1988-89 Fleer, I believe. 89, yeah, 88-89, I think, or 89-90. Either way, there you go. It says 89 on the back. And then we got Rick Smith's on the 89 hoops. Now I second guess the year. 89, yep, 89 is the white one, 90 is the silver, and then you got the Sears one with the yellow border. So there we go. Super awesome. Wasn't expecting the extra 2 cards, and especially was not expecting the Dunking Dutchman inscription. So super awesome. Yes, but if you do send to Rick Smith's, he is charging $5. $5 a card. So awesome. Might as well get those all sleeved up as well. And then we'll see what's in these good old eBay. With the returns, I did get a little busy on my eBay store, so that was awesome. I greatly appreciate that. That super awesome. And so might be a couple extra purchases around this time. I did make. So let's see what those are here in a second. And if you guys are looking for some supplies and all that kind of good stuff, I got to plug it. Go ahead and check out cardshells.com. There's a link in the description down below. Get yourself some awesome. You can see on the back it is already pre-cut, and the corners are cut, so the cards can easily slide in, so you don't get any dings on the corners when you're sliding your cards in. So super awesome. Love it. And these are the slim fits, so you can put them in your binders as well. So I do like that. And yes, use the code In-Card-10 down below, and save yourself 10% on each time you buy down there at cardshells.com. Anyways, let's see. Who was the first TTM? I'm sorry, Barry. Here we go. First one was, we got Kurt Rambis on the Charlotte Hornets. He says, to Tim. It says Kurt Rambis. And this one also says, to Tim, Kurt Rambis. You got the blue on blue Sharpie here, so it's kind of hard to see it. I got to get the glare on it. Sorry about the glare, but kind of see that. And then he got it on the 89 hoops as well. To Tim, Kurt Rambis. So awesome. Like one of my not a player I followed by any means, but one of my favorite persons to pull when I opened up packs back in the day, just because of his goggles. I just loved him. I love his sport shades, or sport glasses, or whatever you want to call it. So super awesome. Stoked about those. And yeah. So let's move these aside. Take care of those later. And I think both these took about a week to 2 weeks. Oh, well, happy birthday, Mr. Rambis. So that's awesome. Didn't even plan that. I didn't even know. That's cool, Barry. He was a team player. All right, let's see. Put those over here. And yes. let's check out what is in this package. I was trying really hard not to open up the packages. Man, this chair. Um, Before like the Wednesday shows, but I tried to peek because I was trying to find. I ordered some 54 Bowmans to get into the my set build, and I was trying to keep it separate from here. But you know what? I couldn't do it. Like look here. So there, I opened it up. I cheated. I cheated on you guys. I'm sorry, but I couldn't tell what it was anyways. So that's what I get, right? That's what happens when you cheat. You don't prosper, right? So now I got to figure out what's in here. Let's check it out. Let's get old Blue over here. Come here. You're my boy, Blue. There we go. And there we go. Let's see. Hopefully it's them. Mets. Well, I can tell you I didn't order that. All right, nothing left in there. That's all empty. Let's get this stuff out of here. Hey, what's up, Christopher? All right, let's see. What did I order? What else is in here? Looks like a Bowman. It's a tall card. It's oversized a little bit. Can't remember which one it is. Send me some extra cards, so there's no complaints about that. Let's see. What are the extra cards? We got Wilson Ramos. Oh, must be a Mets fan. There you got Jed Lowry. Or not a Mets fan because he's giving them away. One of the two. Aha, there we go. And we got Corbin Washington. Is that his name? Or is he plays for the Washington Senators? Patrick Corbin. There he is. Patrick Corbin. What set is that? Is that the new archives? I haven't seen those. And we got future stars Luis Urias. And we got Mini Manoso to add to the set, add to the collection. And you know what? This gives a perfect opportunity. Come on, Minnie, get on out of there. Well, this is a tight one. Here we go. You can see how the vintage cards do not fit on the modern sleeves here, the penny sleeves. Tricky reds. Thank you, Barry. So they do have over at cardshells.com, they do have the vintage size. So let's go ahead and leave that right there. I will grab the vintage size thing. All right, there we go. There it is. We get the vintage penny sleeves. There. They do have the 70 millimeter by 100 millimeters. And they also have the pre-cut corners and all that kind of stuff. And if you do a lot of the vintage or the 89 Bowman, this definitely helps out in that. So let's go and get that out of there. Throw that on the floor. You know, let's take a look. Man, it looks great. What a great looking card. Got a little stain down there in the corner, but other than that, man, look at the size of that glove. Woo, that thing's huge. At least it looks like it's huge. I don't know, maybe it's a lot of padding, but to today's gloves, it looks gargantuan, but it probably isn't. You know, there it is. Pretty sweet. But anyways, let's go ahead and take this, put it in our vintage sleeves. They also have the tobacco size and penny sleeves, tall boy penny sleeves, and all that kind of stuff. So let's go grab one of these as well. And put it in there. Oh, got some cat fur on it. There we go. Look at that. So nice. So nice. All right. I'm going to take those, put those on the floor, and that too. Let's see. What else do we get? This one, you guys remember last week? This has to deal with something somebody was saying last week. I believe John Mangini was saying something about this set, if I remember. This is the correct one. I'll just take it out of here. Oh, yeah. Oh, man, it's got the tape on it and everything. Nothing in the package. But there it is. Let's see if we can get this tape off. I'm going to have to cheat. Oh, there it is. Okay. There. Got to use trusty blue. There we go. This is the, what year? I believe it's the 1987 7-11 Minnesota Twins team set. So, Mr. Mangini was talking about this last week on here. He was nice enough to come in and onto the live and into the chat and asked me if I've seen anything about these, and I have not. So, Kirby Puckett's rookie card is in this as well, and we will get into that another time. So look for that video coming out pretty soon, probably within a week or so. And yes, super stoked about that. Look at that in the back of them. Look at that, super awesome. John Busher. Man, I want to go through it so bad right now, but all right. We got to wait for that. I love that. Love the picture on that. Pretty sweet. All right. Anyways, this one was packaged kind of weird because this is just like folded in cardboard and taped. So I have no idea what is in this one. Let's see if we can't get it out of here from the top. Oh, let's see here. Oh, right there it says closed. It says closed on the inside. Okay, now for folding number 2. Tim, thanks for your order. Thank you. Let's see. What is it? How's you guys' week going so far? Is everybody having a good time? Hey, we got milk, Pure Life milk. Oh, this is the Seahawks. Yes, there we go. I remember that. Forget what year this is. 89. Yeah, 1989. Coke, Kodak, and Kiwanis Club. This is the Washington State Crime Prevention Association. So these are the 1989 Police Seattle Seahawks set. So that is correct, Christopher. Well, there we go. I did get a card in today. I opened and it was wrapped in a garbage bag with like where they just took at least it was blue packing tape, and they just took the thing and went ring, just like wrapped it around and around and around, and it went this way. It went around and around and around, and then they threw it in a bubble envelope, so a bubble mailer. So I'm not going to get into the set of this, but look for the episode of this one coming pretty soon as well. Super stoked about that. Oh yeah, TTM fuel right there. Okay, now for that funky looking box. That one has been intriguing me and wanting to be opened. So let's see. I think I might know what this one is. Oh, there goes that side. There. Get some more packing, more bubble stuff. I'll take that. Okay. And more bubble stuff. We got a baseball. Hey, nice, George. And tomorrow. Sweet. That's always a good thing. 2 days off. Nice. Are you guys staying warm? You got snow over there or anything? Who's got snow? We got rain half of yesterday all night and pretty half of today. Let's see, who is this one? There we go. Number 70. It looks like it's kind of turned around in there while it was going, but that's awesome. They included that thing. Let's go and get that out of there. Let's see what we got here. I believe this is Hisashi Iwakuma. So had to give me a Seattle Mariner pitcher's baseball autograph. So that was pretty sweet. Here's the Hisashi Iwakuma. Pretty awesome. Stoked about that. Add that into the old collection. So there we go. We'll put that back there. All right. Well, that's that. There we go. That is our mail and TTMs for the week. And yes. So that was good. Let's see here. All right. We got another video segment, and let's go ahead and go like this. All right. Well, that wasn't too bad. We got some decent things. So I'm excited about the mini Minoso to add to the 54 Bowman set build. It was a daily, it was a weekly, and now it is a bi-weekly set build. Because you know what, you get so far and you're just kind of slowing down on it. So there we go. Let's see. Next segment, it's time to open up some wax. So let's check this out. We got another video. What do you guys think? Should I keep doing these videos, or should I just say no to the videos? Here we go.
Get ready to rip some packs. It's time for Rip That Wax.
Yeah, there we go. It is time to rip some wax. And let's go like this. There, we got some packs. We got some wax. We got basketball. We got Disney. A princess shows up. But hey, that's okay. I do it. I bring it out here just in case. And speaking of the Desert Storm, we got baseball, basketball. We got Desert Storm and more baseball. And we got some tall boy baseball cards, some extra bases. So let's go ahead and start off with some Desert Storm, because it's 250 years of the good old US of A. So we will go and open this up. And so this 4th of July is probably going to be a pretty nuts, considering it is going to be the 250th birthday of the United States. So here we go. We got military asset, armor, and artillery. We got the M60 main battle tank. Look at that thing, man. Wouldn't even feel you if it touched you. Wouldn't even make a bounce, I don't think. Squashing cars, all that kind of good stuff. Here we go. Military skill, survival. I would hope that's one of them. But for all that did not get that. Yeah, me too, George. Me too. Thanks, everybody, for those of you that have served in the military. Thanks for all your hard work and service and all that kind of good stuff. Here we go. Personnel. We got the United States Air Force Academy. Joining the military, that's the only regret I did. I joined as a Marine. Did not make it through boot camp. Spent 6 months in boot camp. Did not make it through. I made it all the way up to, I had 2 weeks left. And my grandpa, he ended up, he was retired Navy. And he always told me, like, whatever you do, if you're going to join the military, go in the Air Force. He kept telling me, don't join the Marines, because they're the first ones in and first ones to die. And not wrong there. Here we go. We got geography. UAE. There it is. Geography. And there we go. The city of Kuwait. More geography. Got some balls on sticks. Balls on sticks. And there we go. We get the E3 Century, the AWAC. That's right. Right, Christopher? And here we go. We got the LCAC, the fighting ship. A huge hovercraft. There we go. Personnel. We got the United States Coast Guard with their sailing ship. Very nice. Those are cool. And there we got Marlon Fitzwater. A leader. Leader of what? I can't remember. And here he is. Press secretary for the President of the United States. And there it is. More geography. This pack is full of it. We got Libya. And all the surrounding ones as well. We'll do one more just so we don't feel cheated. And then we'll get on to some baseball. And we got some basketball. We'll save football for Saturday night with Zach and I. Here we go. We got military asset. Some bombs. And there we go. Aggressive class. Minesweeper. The MSO. Fighting ship. Military asset. Government. Judicial system. There it is. And more government. The United Nations. Resolutions. More government. And we got geography. Bulgaria. And SSIC Scud BC. The military asset is a missile. Nice. That's awesome, Robert. My first thing when I got sent home right before Christmas, I got myself a 7-7 at the airport. I felt I don't know why that was the first thing I did, but man, the first thing I did was go get a 7-7 right after at the airport. Man, I don't know. Turned yeah. Anyway, we got Ticonderoga class cruiser. There we go. I probably messed that one up, but we got a fighting ship, the CG. And we got intelligence file, chemical, biological warfare. And we got the United Nations Security Council. And geography, we got Saudi Arabia. There we go. Well, that's those. Military, government, all that kind of stuff. But not too bad. All right, let's start out with let's do some old stuff. We got some gum in here. We got 1987 Tops. This is everybody's favorite. And there's that lovely gum. Lovely gum. And I'll spare Zach for saving any more gum because I think he's got enough. I think you got enough gum for me. We got spring fever baseball here. And starting off with Manny Trio for the Cubbies. And there's Greg Swindell. And there's old Mike Brown. I need to get this autographed. I don't know. Does he TTM? I think I'm missing that out of my 87 team set. I'm getting pretty close. I think I'm about halfway through getting the team set of the Mariners on the 87 tops autographed. So, and there we go. We got Ken Griffey Sr. And there's Cal Ripken, good old Iron Man, all-star card. Nice. Give it to Barry. That's it, Barry. I'll start making a something rather for you too. We got Steve Trout. I don't think that's his daddy-o, but that's Trout. There we go. Dwight Gooden. Good old Doc. All-star card. And Alan Anderson there for the Twins. Ron Hasse. And there's Joel Sambito. And Tim Hullett for the Sox. And there's Ted Powers with a wonderful curly head of hair right there. Reminds me of the what is it? Great American Hero. That I think I'm missing a name in there. And then you got Wally Backman. I like that TV show back in the day. It's like the worst superhero, but it was so awesome. Wally Backman. And Candy Maldonado. And there's Jim Presley. Nice. Got to get him autographed too. More Mariners. And we got T.R. Brighton. And there we go. Tony Fernandez. Have you guys been watching any preseason games at all? Do you guys pay attention to preseason games? That's right. Zach is a keeper of all gum. Or do you guys only pay attention to the games during the season? Let's do some 88. Let's move on to 88. Oh, nice, Barry. That's cool. Jim Presley from your neck of the woods. Awesome. Wonder if he TTMs. There's some more gum. It actually doesn't look too bad. Ugh, it smells bad though. Ugh. There you go. Don't want to smell it too hard. Here, put that on the floor. All right, here we go. Get your glossy all-stars and hot prospects baseball cards to send in for. There you go. That's one set I don't have. I need to look for that. 10-card set. I bet you find that fairly inexpensive. Been watching NASCAR. Nice. Oh, Michael Jordan's been doing pretty darn good there in NASCAR, huh? Was it the 500? Did he win the 500? Is that what it was? All I know is been seeing a lot of NASCAR Michael Jordan stuff popping up on my feed. So awesome for him. He got himself another ring. I saw this stat. Okay, we're talking about Michael Jordan now. And of course, it makes me think of LeBron James and all that kind of stuff. So I saw this meme where Michael Jordan can come back and play in the NBA and go scoreless for 128 games and still have a higher scoring average per game than LeBron James. First two races. All right. Thanks, Robert. Okay, cool, George. Nice. The only NASCAR ones I have is of old Richard Petty. But no, I got some other NASCAR ones too, but I got the tracks ones. Maybe. Yeah. But anyways, we got the 88 tops. Got Danny Tartable. We got Ron Kittle. There we go. We got Ozzie Smith on shortstop on the All-Star card. And Willie Wilson, Good old Willie Wilson. And Tim Wallach. There's John Morris. There we go. Oh, Sparky. Nice. I like that. Like the old manager cards back in the day. We got Shane Raleigh. And there's Vicente Palacios. I think I got close. And there's Jim Traber. Lloyd Mosby. There you go. Double L. Lloyd. And we got Danny Heap. And Bob Patterson. And there we go. Eric Show. And last one in here, we get Bill Madlock. Not too bad. Got some Tigers action. Haven't been watching too much of the preseason. Let's see. I had preseason up on my phone earlier. Mariners tied it today. So against the Royals, 8-8. And it looks like Yankees are going to beat the Nationals 7-0. They're at the top of the ninth right now. And Orioles beat the Rays. Blue Jays tied the Tigers. Boston Red Sox beat the Twins. And Tigers beat the Phillies. And Braves beat the Pirates. And Cardinals beat the Mets. So there we go. There's that quick rundown. Let's get back into some baseball cards. Let's go some 92 Leaf. I like the Leaf ones. I need to get some 93, 94, I think. Are you, with the NASCAR cards, is it the Prism? The Prism cards you've been getting? Or you've been getting old NASCAR? Let's see here. We get Mark Grace. The Bo Jackson one's really good. I like that one. I would have to say my favorite one in the 88 would be the Edgar Martinez on the Fleer. I guess that is not in that one, I guess. But, yeah, since that's his rookie year, I suppose. We get Mark Grace for the Cubbies. We get... Jay Buhner on the gold, black border gold Leaf card. That's sweet. Good old Jay Buhner. Remember they used to have them get the goatees in the crowd for him. I think he owns like a truck, sells trucks and stuff now. Northwest Trucks or something like that. He came to town when he opened up his dealership here in town. He was signing autographs and all that kind of stuff, but unfortunately I was busy when he came to town. So that's a cool card. I like that. I like it. All right, moving on. Bones. Let's see. Have you guys checked out any of the new Bo Jackson cards? That his little set that he's doing, the cartoony kind of TCG type cards. They look kind of cool. I haven't bought any, but they look kind of neat. They had some pretty big autographs in there too. So if you guys are into that, there we go. We get Carney Lansford for the A's there. Good old Oakland A's. They're not going to be playing in Vegas, and they're not going to be playing in Oakland anymore. So where are they playing? I heard it earlier. I just can't remember. There's old Cecil Fielder. And Chuck McElroy. There's Mark Davis for the Royals. My grandpa was a Royals fan. And we got Bill Pecota. And Jeff Huson. Prism NASCAR. Okay, nice. There's Dave Stewart, man, slinging that ball. Look at that. It's a good picture. I like that. Looks good. And there's Rob Deere with the broken bat, man. Look at that. Sweet. Gonna set that one offside for Goody. He likes those weird bat cards. We got Vince Coleman. And Charles Nagy. Scott Service. There you go, old Mariners coach. I need to send that to him. Get TTM. That'd be pretty cool. Put that off to the side. And there's Scott Livingstone, I presume. And Tom Gordon. Nice. All right, we got those packs there. And you know what? Let's do the tall boy. I know they're kind of stuck together, and then we'll do the basketball. You know, you got to do. Hey, they're not too bad. Let's see. I thought they're going to be all bricked. Most of that box was pretty bricked of this. And this is the premiere edition of the 1994 Extra Bases. We got one limited edition insert card per pack. 12 cards per pack with one limited edition. Limited. Mr. Unlimited. Man, that'd be so bad. That kid is not gonna live that down. Oh, he's gonna be known as Mr. Unlimited Diarrhea. There we go. Kirby Puckett. Game Breaker. That one's our insert card. That one's pretty sweet. I like that. That one's cool. That'd be awesome to get that signed. But oh, it's got some paper loss right there in the middle. You can kind of see. Yeah, there you go. Kind of see that right there. And next to his hip and his arm. Me too, Christopher. Me too. If I have a card of a person that's the tall boy, I will probably end up sending the tall boy card of them to him. And there we go. We got Frank Viola. This one's definitely got some paper loss on it. Looks like he was probably sick that day. There we go. There's Lee Smith. This one also has some paper loss. And there's Ken Caminiti, Houston Astros. And Willie Banks, there's the back of them. They're fantastic looking cards. I like them. And just so you guys do know, they do have the tall boy sleeves over there at the cardshells.com where they do fit in very, very nicely. So if you're looking at the tall boy basketball or the baseball cards, go check it out. I'm sorry. I'm trying to push it. I do get a little bit of kickback and on the if you guys do buy anything from the card shells and use my code, it was greatly appreciated. Help out the channel so I can get some more supplies and all that kind of good stuff. Anyways, we got Willie Banks. I do thank you guys that have used the code. So thanks a lot for if you have used it. There's Terry Pendleton. And there's Todd Stottlemyre. Good old Blue Jays. And there's Stan Javier. Terry Mulholland. And Scott Elias. There's Jim Edmonds. And last one here, we got Scott Cooper. Scott Cooper, there he is. Nice little smile there, Scotty. Very nice. Very nice. All right. Let's get some basketball cards here. And let's see what we got. I like the basketball. Let's save the Fleer. I like the Fleer. That one, they got some really good inserts in there. Basketball time. Let's see. Who's your favorite basketball team? Do you have a favorite basketball team? Of course, mine's the Sonics. But hopefully they're coming back this year. Fingers crossed. But I do like the Trail Blazers. Basketball, man, they've been having some late games lately. I think last night, Blazers had like a 10 o'clock p.m. game or something like that. It was super late. And here we go. Started off with Trevor Wilson. Nice. I like Upper Deck basketball cards. There's the back. Looking nice. And there we go. Sir Charles, the round mound of rebound, or whatever his AKAs are. And flip this one around, and we get Purvis Ellison. There you go for the Bullets. There you go. Go Cavs and go Celtics. I did send off another set of cards to Robert Parrish, so hopefully I'll get those back here pretty soon. Excited to get those one back. I have waited a little bit, a few months to send to him, almost a half a year, 6 months or something like that. But there we go. We get Mark Aguirre. Nice. There's Moses Malone. And there's Brian Williams. There you go, Christopher. I knew somebody liked the Bullets. I thought somebody mentioned that before. And there's Reggie Williams. Reggie Williams. Uh-oh, there we go. We got to turn this one around here. We got Antonio Davis for the Pacers. I did like the Pacers back in the day. They had a lot of good people. A lot of good people on them. A lot of good players. A lot of good athletes. Whatever you want to call them. Here we go. We got Sean Bradley on top prospects there for the 76ers. There's some Celtics action in the back. Yep, that's a double card there. And we get a checklist. We get the top prospect checklist with those two guys, Lakers and Clippers. Let's see, it probably says on the back, George Lynch and Terry DeHere. Nice. And I did send to Tony Kukoc once, and he kept all my cards and sent me one of a different card that I did not send him. I thought that was a little funny because I'm like, wait a minute, I sent you 3 cards and this is not even one of them. But it was signed, so I'm not complaining. I was just pointing it out. And there we go. We get Latrell Sprewell on the breakaway threats. There we go. Nice. That was pretty cool. And more breakaway threats. We got Nick Anderson there for the Magic. Pretty sweet. Got some Bulls back there. Oh, no. Or no, that's not the Bulls. Maybe Sixers or something. But here we go. We're going with the 94-95 Fleer Ultra. I do like this set. Let's see who we can pull out here. And then we'll get on to the next segment after this to wrap everything up. And yes. Here we go. Flip it over here and we get Matt. I want to say Geiger, but it's probably wrong. Matt Geiger? I don't know. Matt on the Heat. And there we go. We got Byron Scott for the Pacers. And there's Jeff Turner. I'm going to flip this over here. And we get Luke Longley. Luke Longley there with Ewing right behind him. And Ken Norman. And another checklist. 2 packs in a row with checklists. And there we go. This is 1 of 4 of Del Curry's 6-man award. Right there. I was just getting ready to send off to Del Curry. But I was going to ask you guys, should I send to him? Isn't he in some trouble? Or am I thinking of Patrick Mahomes' dad? Cannot remember. But anyways, there's Del Curry. Flip it over here, and we get Charles Oakley. Well, these ones are all over the place, too. And we get John Williams for the Cavs. There you go. There you go, George. We got some Cavs action. And Karl Malone, the mailman. And there's some Bullets action there. We got Calbert Cheney. Nice. Nice card there. And flip it over. We got David Benoit or Benoit. Either one. I've heard it's been said either way. I think I've heard announcers call him Benoit, unless I'm thinking about Benjamin. I don't know. Benoit Benjamin. Then we got Muhammad Abdul Rauf. There you go with his mean mugging whoever's on the other side of that court. And last one in here, we get Doug Christie. Doug Christie on the Lakers. There we go. Not too bad at all. Should we open one more card or one more pack before we move to this next segment? Give you a few seconds to answer since it's a little laggy sometimes on the chat. But there we go. Not too bad. We got some decent cards. Let's see. Favorite card. Let me see. Favorite card would probably be the Jay Buhner. I have to say the gold leaf Jay Buhner. And the Scott Service. Probably going to try to send that to him, but we'll see. Jay Buhner. Awesome. Pretty stoked. All right. Let's see. It is time for the next segment of this evening to wrap everything up. Let's see here.
And now, get ready for the latest news from the Valley of the Sun. It's the Spring Training Update.
Hey, there we go. All right. I forgot to take this off while I was doing the old transition thing. I was just watching it. I was hoping it was play right. Did it play okay for you guys? Are those little videos kind of they're working out okay, or they just clogging everything up? Let me know. Inquiring minds need to know. All right. This is the spring training update. We mentioned a little bit about spring training earlier, and we got some updates here. And let's go here. Yeah, it's only been week one, but a few teams have come out swinging. Cactus League leaders in the NL West is dominating the desert right now, and the Dodgers are sitting at a 5-0 undefeated preseason record. Not record, but I guess record for right now. And the Giants are right behind them at a 4-1. And at the Grapefruit League over in Florida, the Nationals are off to a perfect 4-0 start, while the Pirates and Braves are both looking incredibly strong right out the gate. So that's good for the Pirates fans. That's good. Seattle Mariners, they are at 2-3 with a tie today against Kansas City. So kind of off to a slow start. They did win their first game of the season, of the preseason, so that was good. And they did win the other day as well, scoring like 14 points, so that was crazy. And the score today was tied at 8 apiece. And yes, see, the absolute offense exploded against the Reds, dropping 6 runs in the ninth inning to win 14-8. Yes, 14-8, fueled by big hits from Johnny Farmello and Brendan Davis. And so, we also saw Miles Mastroboni crush a grand salami from Mastroboni. I did hear one of the Reds announcers. I was watching the game, and the Reds announcers. It was a Reds home game, so they're using the Reds announcers as the announcers for the game. And they called Mastroboni the one-armed Mastroboni, because he made a one-handed play. So I'll leave that there. I'll let you guys chit chat about that. So if you're an announcer for a sport, and somebody, a player had the last name of Mastroboni, I personally would try to use that as many times that I can. I would try to set like a Guinness World Book record of how many times you could say that per game. I'd probably have like every single stat from his whole career from Little League on, so I can use it as a little tidbit in between innings or something like that. And be like, Master, today on 1982 or 92 or whatever it is now, O2 for these kids nowadays playing. Back in 2012 for Master Boney, he hit a grand slam in his little league season or whatever, something something funny. Just so I could use that name over and over. But there we go. We got a little bit of that. And yes, talking about preseason, people pieced out. So there we go. It just dipped. Apparently, you guys don't want to hear about preseason baseball. So I will refrain from doing preseason baseball updates in the future since almost everybody left the chat. And so there we go. Anything else I was going to say on this segment? I'll go ahead and refrain from saying it as well. And let's just say congrats to the Olympic people that won the gold. There we go. I had a whole list of WBC stuff to say as well, because that's coming up, I think, next week. Or is it the week after? Anyways, yeah, so that was just going to get skipped there. And yeah. That is right, Christopher. I would too. I want to make sure to catch that one-handed magic in action. Oh, anyways, there we go. Hey, that is today. And you know what? I hope you guys had a wonderful time. I have a wonderful time with you guys, and I hope you guys like my cheesy little video montages in between segments and all that kind of stuff. And so, anyways, you guys have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your week, and we will see you on Saturday on the Saturday Night Huddle with Zach. So check us out on Saturday night. Then we will see you guys on the next one. And here we go. I'm pushing buttons, and here we go. Thank you very much for watching. Adios.